Hey everybody, just thought I'd let you know that tonight I will be live streaming the rest of the Black Ops 1 campaign. The first part of it is on one stream, and it's really embarrassing because the thumbnail on that stream says, "Can I beat this in one stream?" Obviously the answer was no, mostly because I got stuck trying to do an Easter egg on one of the, one of the missions, and I forgot how to do it, or never, I don't know, that's a weird distant memory. I don't know if I ever knew how to do it, but I failed several times. Anyway, it was kind of a mess of a stream, but it was fun, and I'm going to be playing through the rest of the campaign tonight, so if you want to see that, hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button, and check the when goes live box, if that's still there. YouTube changes this whole fucking website every 3 days, whatever. In today's video, though, we're going to be talking about stopping power rounds, or whatever they called it in the beta. I actually don't remember. I didn't use this much. In fact, I'm going to be looking for gameplay that I have of it, but if it takes longer than 2 minutes, I'm going to just use whatever gameplay I want. But stopping power rounds are field upgrades, and that basically is something that you activate once in a while. It's like a specialist ability. It charges throughout the match, you hit your bumpers on your controller, and it activates. And this one is a magazine of high damage rounds. Titanfall has had a similar thing where, a certain point in the match you can activate, high damage for your weapon until you die, I'm pretty sure. You guys can correct me down there or below, but they definitely got the idea from Titanfall. But that makes sense, one of the guys came from Respawn to work on Modern Warfare. So anyway, that's what it is. It is a magazine of stopping power rounds, and they deal a lot of damage. And they kill a lot faster, at least 1 or 2 bullets faster depending on what weapon you're using. I think if you're using a marksman rifle, it can be a one-shot to the upper chest up close, but I'm not exactly sure. We don't have the damage numbers. But the thing is I don't need the damage numbers. I don't want the damage numbers, damn it. I don't know why Call of Duty developers do this. Stop putting things in the game that make gunfights inconsistent. I don't want to come up against somebody that has damage boost from Halo 4 and then they kill me way too fast. This game already has such a fast time to kill. Okay? It's already so fast. Getting shot by an assault rifle, if you're not moving and they just are able to land their shots, it's like getting sniped. I'm okay with that. That's Call of Duty. It's always been like that, except for Black Ops 4, but even then it's like you didn't die in 4 milliseconds, you died in 5 milliseconds. So listen, what is the point of this? Why would I use this, and why is it in the game? I want this removed because it just creates an inconsistency. Occasionally, someone's going to kill me faster. What does that add to the game? That's all it ends up being for me. Or occasionally, I get to kill faster. Now, there's also a perk that speeds up the charge rate of your field upgrades by 50%. That means you can get this thing multiple times a game. Now, I am going off of memory here, but I'm pretty sure in a match of domination, I was able to get it like 4 times. At least. 4 times. 4 magazines of stopping power ammo. When will they learn that adding things that creates inconsistencies is frustrating? When I private match against my friends in Call of Duty Ghosts, do you know how I prove this to myself? I run ballistic vests. So occasionally, when they come up against me in our free-for-all, I take like double damage. Damn.
Those footsteps were fucky. I think it's just the water.
This guy? Oh!
Oh, you son of a bitch.
That's annoying. You go play Modern Warfare, the original, COD 4, it's a juggernaut and stopping power. If you kill one person with one burst, your M16's doing great, and then one person has juggernaut and they eat an extra burst, and that gives them just enough time to land a single burst on you, because you didn't have juggernaut. In Modern Warfare 2, it was damn near a crutch to just have bonus damage. Now, look, I'm not saying this is as bad as Juggernaut stopping power or, ballistic vests in terms of inconsistencies in gunfights. I'm saying it doesn't need to be there in the first place. The varying degrees, it's like Call of Duty developers decided that, let's see how inconsistent we can make it. Like, they're just trying to inch it forward. Like in Black Ops 4, we had body armor, which maybe increased your shots to kill by 1. And it's like, okay, but it's only on 1 life, and once that armor breaks, that person doesn't have it anymore. Yeah, it's for 1 KD players. It's for 1 KD players to get an advantage in their first gunfight, and they don't care if they die afterwards. There's tons of Call of Duty players out there that kill, die, kill, die, kill, die, die, kill, die, die, die. But there's tons of them, and they loved body armor. Everyone said I never came across body armor. I did. In Black Ops 4, I came across so much body armor. That's why I loved Bare Bones, is because it didn't have specialists, which also created inconsistencies in gunfights because you didn't know if Ruin was gonna fucking Predator missile the ground once you started shooting at him, or maybe they had body armor, or maybe you're gonna get Seeker droned. And it was obnoxious. You didn't know if fucking Firebreak was just gonna go around the corner and pop his can of soup and radioactive microwave the entire area around him. Do you guys realize that inconsistencies make players frustrated? If I get in a gunfight with Timmy No Thumbs and he needs one less shot to kill me because he got his stopping power rounds, I'm gonna turn off the game. A gunfight's still a gunfight, but why does his gun get to do more damage than mine? That's a serious question. Why does his gun get to do more damage than mine? This thing charges up throughout the match. It's not a support streak. People keep calling these types of things support streaks. They're not. They charge throughout the match no matter what. You can sit on your ass, you'll get it less. You'll get it less if you're just sitting on your ass, but you don't even need to work for it. If the person's actually putting in a little bit of time, they'll get it multiple times throughout the game. And if they can get it to charge 50% faster, they'll have it 50% more of the time with that perk on. And there are people that are going to do this. In Infinity Ward, it's always the combinations that sneak up on you. Okay, the stopping power rounds aren't that overpowered by themselves, but in combination with a good player, in combination with the perk that makes those things charge faster, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. Now, people will have lots of field upgrades to choose from and they can swap them around mid-game, so I don't think it'll be some sort of persistent problem throughout the game that will ruin it. I'm just saying it doesn't need to be there. It adds nothing to the game except for occasionally giving somebody in a very fast TTK game a slightly faster TTK. And all it will feel like to the victims is, wow, I died in one less bullet because douchebag waited for his field upgrade to charge. Do you want people to feel cheated out of gunfights? It'll give people something to blame, even if it only happens once a match every 3 matches. It's still gonna give somebody a reason to complain. That's all it's going to do. And if I die and I feel like it's fast and I watch the kill cam and I see that he was using fucking stopping power rounds, I'm going to throw something. Especially if it's a gunfight that I was just about to win, but he finished me first. If it's one of those gunfights and I see that he has those, that's just frustration. Infinity Ward, you've added frustration unnecessarily. Please remove it. I beg of you, I plead with you. I don't care about your microtransactions right now. I don't care about survival mode. I care about the core design of the reason I've bought Call of Duty since 2009. I've been playing your games since before puberty. Please, for the love of God, stop adding inconsistencies into your game. No one needs to tell me it's a non-issue. I know that it is. It's any amount of this stupid, pointless inconsistency that drives me up the goddamn wall. Stop adding things that changes the core of a gunfight, okay? There's already enough differences in positioning on your maps. You have different weapons going against each other with different attachment variations, different skill levels of players. You do not need to add in, I have high damaging rounds, I have wounding ammunition. You don't need to put that there. You don't. There's already enough. It doesn't need to be more interesting because all it is more frustrating, another shallow victory for somebody getting their field upgrade. It's not important to the game. Nobody can justify it being there. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.